Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for Radio Live artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.
From the heart of Florida's great Northwest, it's radio. Indeed it is. This is Pat Crawford, hoping you'll stay with us for the next 90 minutes of music and conversation here aboard our stage studio located in the Museum of Commerce in the beautiful Pensacola Historic Village. And what a beautiful audience we have tonight. I've said it many times before, I'll say it again. This is an audience made for radio. We've got actually everybody we have on the show tonight we've had before, which is nice. It's always good to have some friends back. We're going to start off tonight with Abigail Dowd. Abigail grew up under the longleaf pines in the Sand Hills region of North Carolina. After getting her anthropology degree from UNC Chapel Hill, she opened an art school, got herself elected to the town council in her hometown of Southern Pines, where she fought against irresponsible development and for the preservation of historic homes. That was not fun. Escaping to Florence, Italy was better, and then to Portland, Maine, where she began to work on her music. A chance encounter with her future husband and sideman Jason Duff, which is a story in itself, brought her back home. Her most recent album, Beautiful Day, draws its inspiration from all that, but mostly from her present life in North Carolina, where she and Jason have experienced firsthand the consequences of climate change. Glide magazine sums up her new album with this critique. Few writers address the search for personal identity like Dowd. Mary Gauthier, Gretchen Peters, and Patty Griffin come to mind as well, but Dowd's utter honesty reveals often painful experiences that shape who we are. Please welcome Abigail Dowd and Jason Duff.
Oh, Pat, thank you. This is so nice to be here. Last time we were here, there were masks and only 50% of the crowd could be here. And it looks so much better tonight. I can actually see all of your faces. And Pat is right that I did fight a big development, and while it wasn't fun, it felt really good when I won. That's one of the things I love about Pensacola. It reminds me of my hometown. And I don't live in my hometown, and the journey has taken me many, many places. And I try to just keep this song in mind. Live every day without worrying too much. I wake up every morning and I take it one step at a time. And I face my days one breath at a time. We are all one together in this life. It goes on and on, one moment at a time. Do we ever really know where we come from or where we're meant to be? Exactly where we're going? Are we ever really free? If I am you, we are all one together in this life. It goes on and on, one moment at a time. Sometimes all I've got, sometimes all I know, sometimes all that I can see is what is right in front of me. We are all one together in this life. Goes on and on, one moment at a time. I wake up every morning and I take it one step at a time. And I face my days one breath at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time, one moment at a time. Thank you. So I was listening to the weather report that was coming on right before the show started, and I think I'm moving in the right direction because I was always trying to move north. I'm based out of North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina, and my whole life I wanted to live up north. But I know. I'm glad I did it in my 20s because the cold gets harder, and that's now I know why you're all here. And I wrote this next song. It's called Isle in the Water, and I was living on the coast of Maine. It was a really cold summer day, and I was dreaming of Ireland. And then today I was crossing the bridge to Pensacola Beach, and I thought, I think this is my kind of isle in the water now. So I get it. It's cold outside today. The sky is always gray, but in my mind upon your face the sun will always shine. Over the hill there's a field of flowers where I'd like to spend the day. I'll bring them home and with them I'll fill the blue vase you gave. Carry me to Nile on the water. I've always loved the sea. I'll go with you there, shy as a rabbit, and build a little house for you and me. In the evening I'll move by the fire and light a candle in the room. Wait for you there, shy in the doorway, full of desire to lay with you by the moon. Carry me to Nile on the water. I've always loved the sea. I'll go with you there, shy as a rabbit, and build a little house for you and me. the sea. I'll go with you there, shy as a rabbit, build us a house and garden for me. Thank you. So as much as I do love the island on the sea, my favorite thing about Pensacola is the longleaf pines, because it makes me feel like I'm home, because I'm from a little town called Southern Pines. We have the world's oldest longleaf pine tree. You should come visit and call me and I'll give you the tour. It's like my favorite thing to talk about is this old 475-year-old pine tree. But in the woods where I live, there are turpentine trees, and you can still see the cat face that's carved in them, the scars from the turpentine, and they're like these ghosts standing in the woods with these like gnarly white faces because the rosin is dried on them, and they're really eerie. And I was reading this book, and it was talking about the Alabama Black Belt prairies and how there are no more, the decimated the prairies when the longleaf pines were taken down for pitch and tar and turpentine. And I collected all of these words, and it talked about the wiregrassers who tore them down. And I thought, the wiregrasser needs a song. One of these days I'm going to stop on my way down here to Andalusia, where my dear wiregrasser is from, because I've never actually stopped in Andalusia. So beneath the pines is where I come from, and I can still hear my mama calling. Come sundown, boy, you make your way back home. From the wiregrass of Alabama, down in Andalusia is where I get my name. I work this land just like my daddy. Hands like leather and I mean as those blades. 'Cause I'm a wiregrasser chipping down the pines. There's no more black belt prairies, only pitch tar. Ooh, and turpentine. Well, I grew up from the ashes, sand in my shoes and pine sap running through my veins. I've got cat face carved in my sides. Whoa, and no amount of prayer will save my life. 'Cause I'm a wiregrasser chipping down the pines. There's no more black belt prairies, only pitch tar and turpentine. Whoa, we cut them down, we bled them dry, and we worked them to the bone. Stomped out the devil's fire and prayed that God would save our souls. I still hear mama calling, but heaven is the only place left to call my home. God bless my soul, 'cause I'm a wiregrasser chipping down the pines. There's no more black belt prairies, only pitch tar and turpentine. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Abigail. Abigail will be back with us in the second half of the program, and the program is Radio Live. Support for this program comes from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available online at autumnobeck.com. All right, my next guest, this is also his second time on Radio Live. I've been excited to have him come back with us. After moving to Nashville in 2013, Chris Moyse caught the songwriting bug and released his debut album, Bad Parts, in 2016. A year later, he submitted 2 of his songs to the highly competitive Kerrville New Folk Songwriting Competition. Not only was he selected as a finalist from a pool of over 600 applicants, he also went on to become a 2017 Kerrville New Folk winner. Since then, he's performed in venues including the Fisher Dance Hall, Rockwood Music Hall, City Winery, Nashville, and the legendary Old Quarter in Galveston. He continues to be selected to perform at music festivals around the country and has shared the stage with artists like Joe Ely, Mary Gaucher, and members of the Old Crow Medicine Show. In spite of his success as a touring artist, Chris has held on to his day job in Nashville. He told me that he likes to not have the pressure of having to live off of his music, although I'm sure he could. And so he's keeping that job in the meantime. And he says also he's a lot less of a hazard when he's busy. His most recent album is Bitter Ballads and Cynical Prayers. Please welcome Chris Moyse.
It's good to be back. It's called Time's Gonna Tell. Load the car up again, and I'm gone for good. You said it'd be different this time. Yeah, I thought that it would. Say a prayer for the next fool who tries to stand where I stood. But I could care less, so maybe I should. And the sun drowns on the skyline, and there's long nights to come. And only time's gonna tell. Only time's gonna tell if the lesson we learned is worth the damage we've done to ourselves. Only time's gonna tell. Summer's limping out, I'm blown out soul. And all the sun-kissed beauties, they got nowhere to go. And they're spilling out on the main street like some beautiful mess. And they're low-hanging fruit, but I'm no better, I guess. Sometimes you do damn near anything to not have to feel. And only time's gonna tell. Only time's gonna tell if the lesson we learned is worth the damage we've done to ourselves. Only time's gonna tell. I'm a mess of a man left alone to my thoughts about better times lost, and a bottle in this sad bastard waltz are all I got on my side. 'Cause you're not with me tonight. So I'll unpack the car in the morning. I can't see too well. And only time's gonna tell. Only time's gonna tell if the lesson we learned is worth the damage we've done to ourselves. Only time's gonna tell.
Thank you so much.
It's a little early for thank yous. They say it's too late to say you're sorry. Too early for thank yous. I don't know if that works. But my guitar crapped the bed about an hour before y'all got here. Yeah, that wasn't fun. And then a stranger came up to me and said, I'm going to call my husband. I don't think he's hit the bridge yet. He's on his way here. He can go back and get my guitar and come here. So give a big round of applause to Tanya and her husband over there. Is it Joe? Absolute heroes. It may not seem like a big thing, but it's like driving somebody else's car, so wish me luck here. This is a song about, those kind of trials and tribulations of being a singer-songwriter, but this is called I'm Sorry, Mama, but at least I'm not a magician. It goes like this. Rhymes are easy, this life gets hard. Truck stop diners and crowded bars. I get tired, my energy's spent. Talent buyers want 6 months, but I might be dead by then. And what a silly thing to do with my time. I should have chosen a life of crime or something helpful like a mathematician. Sorry, Mama, but at least I'm not a magician. Rhymes are easy, promotion's a bitch. You try to set yourself apart and not get lost in the mix of fancy posters and clever shirts. You gotta build up that brand or you'll be worthless as dirt. And what a silly thing to do with my time. I should have chosen a life of crime or something useful like an electrician. I'm sorry, Mama, but at least I'm not a magician. 'Cause you see, magicians, they don't get any ladies. All smoke and mirrors and mystery. And I'm not saying I get any ladies either, but at least I've maintained a sense of dignity. All right. Rhymes are easy, so am I. Feed me compliments, I'll stay right by your side. With fragile egos, we're all the same. We've got a little too much pride and a whole lot of shame. And what a silly thing to do with our time. We should have chosen lives of crime or something helpful like pediatricians. I'm sorry, Mama, but at least I'm not a magician. Hey! If I ever write something dumber than that, I'm in big trouble, but got it out of the way. Actually, Pat said he liked that song, so I was like, I better play it if Pat likes it. But big thanks to Pat and crew for setting this up, and yeah, this is... It feels like the opportunities for us up-and-coming indie artists are getting fewer and further between, and, you know, it's just having something like this to come to a room with a crowd. Did anybody hear me last time I was here? Was anybody here? Oh, a couple people. Just pretend these are all new songs then. I had long hair last time I was here too, so you can pretend I'm a whole new person. What am I gonna play here? I'm gonna do this. This song brought me down to Kerrville, Texas, for that new folk competition Pat mentioned, and my world kind of opened up after that. It gave me a lot of touring opportunities and whatnot. So this is called Heart of Stone. traveled the world and changed your name. Found your place in the bright lights of the stage, and you carved a life out of words and song. Took a lover for a little while, you'd always carry on. And I'm not easy, I'm not easy at letting go, but you're not one to turn back once you've gone. You're shining on somewhere else, and I'm out here on my own. But a heart of diamond is still a heart of stone. Petaluma girl, left your home behind. You took your father's spirit and your mother's worried eyes and found a city that's got a hold on you, that keeps me up at night remembering when I did too. And I'm not easy, I'm not easy at letting go, but you're not one to turn back once you've gone. You're shining on somewhere else, and I'm out here on my own. But a heart of diamond is still a heart of stone. Now I won't drive past your street anymore, but I still look for your face in every car that looks like yours. You're shining on somewhere else, and I'm out here on my own. But a heart of diamond, still a heart of stone. Thank you. That's my breakup song. I'm trying not to add too many more to the pool, but this is a little different. This is a post-breakup song. This is like after you got your heart broken and crapped on, and you piece it back together and wipe the whatever off, and you meet somebody new, and you say, yeah, I'm going to try all that all over again. That sounds fun. It's called Dancing Around a Fire. I don't know your sister's names yet, what your hometown looks like. I don't know the past that haunts you, what keeps you up at night. Like a new pair of jeans that fits but still feels strange. We ain't been broken in, and it's bound to change. We're dancing round the fire that we started, dancing round the fire. You don't know about my temper, if I take it too far. You ever wonder why she left when you're lying in my arms? Yeah, I've snuffed out a few sparks, I've been dragged across the coals, saw good love turn to ash, there was nothing left to hold. that would dance and rap the fire that we started, dancing round the fire. Ooh, and we might get burned. We won't know till it's too late. Ooh, and we're looking for a harbor, but nothing's safe in this place. There'll be days we want to go back to old flames, but we won't. It's just the devil that you know is better than the one you don't. But don't get me wrong, honey, I'm where I want to be. And it could all go up in smoke, but I'll wait around and see. While we're dancing round the fire that we started, dancing round the fire. We're dancing round the fire that we started. Oh, we're dancing round the fire. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Chris Moyse. And he will be back with us also in the second half of the program. The program is, of course, Radio Live. Support for this program comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan Merrill Lynch. I also want to thank the Hilton Pensacola Beach and Pensacola.com, your one-stop for information about all things Pensacola Beach. I want to thank them for providing accommodations for our artists. All right, this lady has been on Pensacola, been to here at Pensacola on this show many times. Always a delight to have her back. Heralded as the honky-tonk queen of New Orleans, Kim Carson was born in Oklahoma, raised in Texas, and lives in New Orleans, where she has perfected her own brand of Louisiana tonkabilly. Kim performs her original songs with some classic twang. She has been named Best Country Artist by the readers of Offbeat magazine 8 times. She and her band, The Real Deal, have been featured performers for more than 20 years at the prestigious Jazz and Heritage Festival in New Orleans and many festivals across the South. They regularly play roadhouses and honky-tonks from Luckenbach, Texas to our own Floribama, as well as many European tours. The Real Deal includes Will Darville, a.k.a. Buckshot Willie on fiddle and vocals, Dwight Breland on my favorite pedal steel, and Becca Dowdy on drums. Please welcome Kim Carson and The Real Deal.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you all so much. It's always an honor to be here and play for you at Radio Live. And when I got here, a particular song was not on the set list, but we got 2 requests. So this is for Eileen and also for Catherine. And it's a song I wrote after Hurricane Katrina. I was feeling like a stray dog until I met a real stray dog, and this is his story. My name is Buddy Johnson. Sure was nice to meet you. Well, I don't have a job except to hang around here and greet you. I don't have a home, but I'm happy just the same. Everybody around here knows my name. Well, my name is Buddy Johnson. My name is Buddy Johnson. I don't have a family. I meet nice people and they look after me. I don't have no possessions, but I'm winning the game. I'm proud of what I got, and all I've got is my name. Well, my name is Buddy Johnson. You can call me Buddy Johnson. Go ahead and call me Dwight. Some folks think it's sad, but I got a better life than most people ever had. I spend my days on the beach and my nights under the stars. For fun in the evening, I might go and chase cars. My name is Buddy Johnson. I'm a straight dog on the street. I don't beg, but if you are good, well, I'll have a bite to eat. Don't try to fence me in. I don't want to be tied down. I go where I go. I hear my name all over town. They're calling, hey, Buddy Johnson. Yeah, there goes Buddy Johnson. And my name is Buddy Johnson. Sure, it's nice to meet you. Well, I don't have a job except to hang around here and greet you. Well, I don't have a home, but I'm happy just the same. Everybody around here knows my name. My name is Buddy Johnson. Where you at, Buddy Johnson? Provita, Buddy Johnson. Come on, Buddy Johnson. Let's go watch the sunset at the beach. Thank you very much. So great to be here. I grew up listening to traditional country music, really old school, hardcore, honky-tonk music. You can't get country enough for me. I don't understand that. Too country. It's like being too rich. What is that? And I particularly have always loved Hank Williams Sr. And yeah, thank you. That's the real stuff. The twangier, the better. And so this one's called Hank's Songs. Got the lonesome blues. I got the lonesome blues. I've been listening to Hank's songs since I love you. When I hear him moaning, oh, that's the sound of my tears. I've been listening to Hank's songs, drinking whiskey and beer. You had another, and I know that it's true. 'Cause last night at the honky-tonk, well, I saw her kissing you. I got the lonesome blues. I got the lonesome blues. I've been listening to Hank's songs since I lost you. When I hear him moaning, that's the sound of my tears. I've been listening to Hank's songs, drinking whiskey and beer. sorrows, and it helps to have a friend. Hank's the only one who really knows just where I've been. I got the lonesome blues. I got the lonesome blues. I've been listening to Hank's songs since I lost you. When I hear him moaning, that's the sound in my tears. I've been listening to Hank's songs, drinking whiskey and beer. Yeah, I've been listening to Hank's songs, drinking whiskey and beer. Thank you. Now listen, I know we're all sitting down and very proper in here today, not like the next 2 nights at the Floribama when everybody was slamming down drinks. But we don't have to be too proper. So if Buckshot Willie does something and you'd like to applaud it, go ahead on. And if Dwight does something you'd like to applaud, go ahead. If Becca's doing something, you go right ahead. This is why we call this band The Real Deal, okay? Well, this is the song that I wrote about. I used to be in radio. I was in radio, country radio, for 18 years in Chicago and Dallas and Houston, New Orleans. A long time ago when they played country music on country radio, and it's been some years. So I feel like I got a right to speak my mind, and this will never be heard on iHeartRadio. For reasons you're fixing to discover. There's no country on my country radio no more. It all sounds like hip hop and bad rock and roll. You can't hear Johnny Paycheck or David Allan Coe. No, there's no country on my country radio. Now I love to hear new songs, but I want them to sound country. If I wanted to hear rock, I'd put a rock station on. What about a working man? And it's hard to be a woman. Well, I'm sad to say, I think those days are gone. There's no country on my country radio no more. It all sounds like hip hop, bad rock and roll. Now where the heck's my Haggard? You won't hear Mo and Joe. No, there's no country on my country radio. Oh, now what the heck happened? Who ruined my country station? Well, maybe things just changed, and I'm getting old. But if it's called country, I expect to hear country, and not this pop, schlock stuff we're being sold. There's no country on my country radio no more. It all sounds like hip hop, bad rock and roll. We used to have the Hanks, Williams, Thompson, and Snow. Now there's no country on my country radio. Doggone, I sure miss that high lonesome sound, and I miss hearing the old possum moan. Christopherson prayed, Lord help me Jesus, we'll need a miracle to bring that sound back home. There's no country on my country radio no more. It all sounds like hip hop and bad rock and roll. Closest thing they're playing seems to be blackberry smoke, and I do like some blackberry smoke. Ah, there's no country on my country radio. Too many songs about trucks, none about a train. Where's the songs about mama, prison, getting drunk in the rain. There's no country on my country radio no more. It all sounds like hip hop and bad rock and roll. Where's Patsy and Loretta? They call this music bro. Ugh. There's no country on my country radio. There's no country on my country radio. Thank you very much. We're going to do one more short little song that we call our music tonkabilly. It's part honky-tonk and sometimes a little rockabilly. We throw in some Cajun from time to time, too, because we're based in New Orleans. Why not? Now, here's a little rockabilly song that I wrote that's going to be on the new CD along with that last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I want, you're not what I need. You're way too fast, but I like the speed. You got jet black hair, big brown eyes, I can't break away. You got me hypnotized. Love the way you hold me tight. I'm gonna rock with you all through the night. You're my rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. A rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. A rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Let's rock, let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. Take me for a ride in your Cadillac. I'll have a splash of Coke in my cup of Jack. Talk to me with that southern drawl. You say, hey, sweet thing, and baby doll, don't you know how I love you with your slick back hair and your rebel tattoo? You're my rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. A rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. A rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Now let's rock, let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. You're not what I need. You're way too fast, but I like the speed. You got jet black hair, a big brown eyes. I can't break away. You got me hypnotized. Love the way you hold me tight. I'm gonna rock with you all through the night. You're my rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Now let's rock, let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. You're my rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Rockabilly daddy. Rock, rock. Rockabilly daddy. Rock. Let's rock, 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 let's rock. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim Carson. And the Queen will be back in the second half of the program. The program is Radio Live, coming to you live this evening from the Museum of Commerce in the historic Pensacola Village. This is my favorite part of the show. This is the halfway point. We're going to do it all over again. Hope you all are ready for that. Hope you all are enjoying yourselves. So we're going to start right back up again with Abigail Dowd. Abigail?
I've got something on my mind. I'm gonna give it to the river. I've got teardrops in my eyes. I'm gonna give them to the river. 'Cause I've got stories in my bones that want to be told. Oh, I'm gonna lay my burdens down and let them go. River, wash me whole. Heaven ain't up, no, hell ain't below. My feet are tired, Lord, they're tired. Well, I'm gonna walk into the river. My tongue is burning, it's on fire. Well, I'm gonna fill my cup in the river. 'Cause I've got stories in my bones that want to be told. Oh, I'm gonna lay my burdens down and let them go. Sweet river, wash me whole. Heaven ain't up, no, and hell it ain't below. Gotta give a little, live with a little more love. What if heaven ain't waiting up above? What if it's right here? If you don't live your truth, hell will come find you. I'm gonna raise my hands up high, and I'm gonna walk into the river. I'm gonna let my voice rise, and I'm gonna fill my cup in the river. 'Cause I've got stories in my bones that wanna be told. Oh, I'm gonna lay my burdens down and let them go. Sweet river, wash me whole. 'Cause heaven ain't up, no, and hell it ain't below. Oh, it ain't below. Oh, you gotta give a little, live a little, show a little more love. Show the world what you came here made of. You gotta free your heart and follow your soul. 'Cause heaven ain't up, no, hell ain't below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jason Duff, on that bass guitar. It is so fun to travel with my husband and bandmate. I had a musician friend the other day say, you know, it's hard to get a bass player that'll commit. And I said, you gotta marry him. We drove my pop's truck down here, and my pop was stationed at Pensacola in the Navy, so I grew up hearing a lot about Pensacola, and there's a lot about Pensacola that I know I had not heard, because I know there are a lot of things that happened in Pensacola that I will never know. And my sweet pop, he passed away about 1.5 years ago, and I was having one of those days where I just didn't even want to get out of bed, and my brother is my younger brother, but he is my big, foot taller fireman brother. And I called him because I knew that I needed to get out of bed. So I called my brother, and I said, "Brother, you want to teach me how to shoot a gun?" He said, "Oh, hell yeah." It's never really been my thing, you know. It was brother's thing, Pop's thing, not mine. So I go over, and he gives me the whole, lesson, and he teaches me my gun safety for 30 minutes or so, and he and some of his buddies all had their different guns out, and I'm a pretty good shot, if I do say so myself. And so we're shooting these guns, and that last gun, it had this kick on it. And my brother looks down at me, and he says, "That was Pop's." And nobody's shot that gun since Pop's. And so I came home, and I thought, for my brother to let me be the first one to shoot Pop's gun as his son was pretty cool. And so I wrote this song. Hey brother, buy me around. I'm gonna shoot my troubles down, line them up and watch them fall. I don't feel anything but the ground beneath my feet. I've got no words to speak or tears to cry, and it feels like this rusted out car is the only thing left for me to lean on. With the power of my papa's 45, I'm gonna clear my mind. I'm gonna clear my mind. I'm gonna let him fly. Did God leave me all alone on a solo mission to find my own way home? The only enemy I see on this battlefield with me is a storyteller chasing lines that are racing through my mind. And it feels like this rusted out car is the only thing left for me to lean on. With the power of my papa's 45, I'm gonna clear my mind. I'm gonna clear my mind. Oh, I'm gonna let him fly. Gonna let him fly. And I don't know how to fall apart. These shards of shrapnel are tearing through my heart, but they won't take me down. I am not lost and I don't wanna be found, but God, I don't wanna be bound. What if I lay my weapons down and surrender on my knees? Oh, it feels like this rusted out car is the only thing left for me to lean on. With the power of my papa's 45, I'm gonna clear my mind. Oh, I'm gonna clear my mind. I'm gonna let him fly. Papa fly. Thank you. at Pop's funeral, there were 3 herons that were flying around the cemetery, and it was the coolest thing. And I feel like every time I see a heron, I see Pop. And we were driving from the hotel across the bridge from the beach, and this heron just flew with our car. It was the coolest thing. And it was like, well, hey, Pop. So we're gonna finish off with this song. One of the fun things about going on tour and getting to come out all the way down to Pensacola and see you, one of my favorite things is coming home and then Sunday morning having coffee, waking up in my own bed. So I'm gonna play this song about Sunday morning. Come Sunday morning, I'll be sitting on the front porch with you. The sun will be shining down, burning up all we've been through. Biscuits will be rising in the kitchen, laundry drying on the line, swaying in the same warm breeze that'll carry all our worries behind. 'Cause I've got miles left to go. I'm on a long, unfamiliar road. My friends are playing on my radio, and I'm gonna be alright, 'cause I'm gonna make it home tonight. You know I've got angels watching over me from the other side of their earthly journey. Oh, the road gets so dark, and sometimes it's just so hard to see. But I can feel them riding shotgun by my side. Oh, and like a thunderbomb roaring through the sky. The road may be dark, but I am never ever alone. No, 'cause I've got miles left to go, out here on a long, unfamiliar road. Sam Cooke is playing on my radio, and I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna make it home to you tonight. So I don't know when I'll be back, but I know I'm coming back, and this is just so much fun. I know it's my last song, but I feel like this is like that moment in the show when I just tell you how much I adore all of you, and I can't wait to see you again. I wish you could come to my house for biscuits on Sunday. I've got miles left to go. Oh, I'm on a long, unfamiliar road. Jason Duff is playing on my radio, and I'm gonna be alright, 'cause I'm gonna make it home to you tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Abigail Dowd and Jason. All right. Just a reminder, all the artists tonight have merchandise at the merchandise table. You might want to check it out on your way out tonight, and you can take home a little piece of the artist with you. Be a great thing, and good thing for them as well, because they're not going to make a living based on public radio money. So, so be sure to visit that merchandise table. Just a reminder, RadioLive's made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Information is available online at autumnobeck.com. Joining us once again, Chris Moyse.
Hi again. Pat told me this is one of his favorite driving songs, so I'm going to play this one. But it's really good when you get a compliment, and it's a whole other thing when you have to tell 250 other people the compliment that you got. But it's called Pueblo Dust. It's for you, Pat. Take the back roads to the interstate. Find me outside of Denton, I'll tell you the place. I'm always chasing around a story. You were looking for a friend. Ain't a bad way to begin. Couple bottles of wine, sleep on the floor tonight. Pack up your El Camino, ride off with the morning light. We got 3 full tanks, 10 cups of coffee, 20-some records to go till we make it home. This Pueblo dust, the dirt on the dash, the Arkansas rain soaks the bags in the back. A Colorado cowgirl and a desperado she could trust, kicking up Pueblo dust. And I'm running from a heartache, you run back to your own, and we're sharing a bench seat on 2 different roads. And that old car breaks down on the line, hear the river and keep squirting on my side. I'll have all I need. This Pueblo dust, the dirt on the dash, the Arkansas rain soaks the bags in the back. Colorado cowgirl and a desperado she could trust, kicking up Pueblo dust. Every mile we drive, and every exit sign leaves a little less road and a little more behind. I guess there's something about a woman driving a suicide machine, riding shotgun through God's country, that'll wipe the slate clean. When that old engine dies and all that's left are the stories between us, they'll be covered up in Pueblo dust. All right. They say when you forget the words, you can just make them up. I haven't forgotten my words in forever, but they're in there somewhere. I'll find them after this. Yeah, we all got merch for sale over there. How about another hand for Kim Carson and Abigail Dowd? Yeah. Buy our wares, please. Help us pay for gas. And I got a CD over there where I got this length hair, and I got another CD where I got long hair, and you can take your pick. I suggest the long hair one. But this is one of the first tunes I wrote when I moved to Nashville about 10 years ago, and it's another Sad Bastard song coming at you right now. It's called Highs and Lows. It's high time I get to sleep. The clock says 3:08. I was calling to see if you were still awake. There's a silence in this room I cannot seem to shake. I was hoping you might make it go away. And the lights in the streets have all gone dim, and these nights keep on taking more than I have to give. It's another game of reap what you sow. You play highs and I'll play low. I thought I saw you last Sunday. You were headed to church. I was coming off a night of fending off a thirst. I was hell warmed over. You were heaven on earth. She always did look best when I was at my worst. Now the words I should say, they all catch in my throat. Crushed pack of cigarettes, a shaky hand on the phone. So sing me a song and I'll hum a few notes. You be highs and I'll be lows. Town, 'cause they all got grace figured out. But not me, no, I keep my devils close. You play highs and I'll play lows. We got any singers out there? Any singers in the crowd? We got any people who want to pretend to sing to help Chris Moyse out on stage right now? This is a song about messed up families. The ones of y'all not chuckling right now, you may want to check yourselves because you may be the cause of your messed up family. I'm picking on y'all, I don't mean it. I'm thankful for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. I'm going to sing it once if y'all want to join in, and then we'll play the song when the chorus comes up. You're going to help me out, right? Yeah. But I'm thankful for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. Y'all got that? All right, here we go. Ready? But I'm thankful for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. This is gonna go all right. Here we go. I kissed a drunk girl at my high school reunion, the one with the pretty smile. We used to joke about screwing. Turns out nobody talked to her. She moved out of state, divorced with 3 kids, like we all are these days. I was home for the holidays with Mama pulling out her hair, and Dad says he's gonna leave, but every year he's still there. Cousin Stu drinks by the phone, Uncle Jimmy ain't been found. Seems we're all on a train. We don't know where it's bound, but I'm thankful for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. Pastor Bob got arrested. The Browns moved to Bixby, and I started seeing this woman. She thinks she can fix me. She's a Jackson State fan, and I like TSU. Mama seems to like her, so I probably should too. I gave up the bottle, I flushed my last pack, but I still get those headaches. I got that thing with my back, and I never noticed the years, but they go fast now. What I wouldn't give sometimes to make them slow down, and I'm thankful for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. Blistering hot guitar solo coming at you. Hold on to your seats, folks. Here we go. So I'm writing this letter. Y'all are too sweet. I asked for that. So I'm writing this letter from a diner in Houston with my last pile of cash, but I haven't been using. Tell Tommy he can have my Gibson, buy some things for the house. Take good care and I love you. I gotta be going now, but I'm thankful, y'all are the best, for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. But I'm thankful for this life. Glory, hallelujah. May we live till we die. I love y'all so much. Baby, they cheered for my guitar solo. Did you hear that? One and done. I never need another one. I've never had one before, but that's it. I got one more. This is just the best, man. Y'all are so fun, and what a great room, what a great program. Thank you, Pat. Thanks to all of you for being here. And Are my dancers still in the house? Where'd those dancers go? There was people dancing before. There's a little bit of a bop over here if you want to dance. This is about the misfits and miscreants. You get to know being a singer, songwriter, artist, musician. It's called The Edge of America, and it goes like this. And thank y'all. Cheers. I work as a witch of the Ashland City stairs, read tarot cards and crystals, beat slaying bread. And it ain't a life for most, folks pay me just the same. One man's trick is another man's trade. And my boyfriend's in recovery, his brain lives in the past, remembers not to drink, forgets to wipe his ass. And as the years fly by, we get weirder every day. But one man's crazy, he's another man's sane. At the edge of America, we're outsiders looking in. We could use a little love at the edge of America. That's right. We're all widowed wives and double wives. We don't work no 9 to 5s, and we don't get our information from TV news. And we look out for each other. It's all about who you know. One man's friend is another man's foe. At the edge of America, we're just waiting on the wind. A little down on our luck at the edge of America. Y'all are too damn much. So sometimes we bend the rules, sometimes we steal and we lie. There's another way to get it for free. Maybe we try and call me a menace. Oh, I tell you, you might be right. But one man's dark is another man's light. At the edge of America, with a red, white, and abused. Keep one eye down and one eye up. Watch your step or you fall right off the edge of America. Thank y'all so much. My name is Chris Moyse. Hope to be back here soon. Kim Carson's going to be right back. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Chris Moyse, all right. We're still having some fun, aren't we? We are indeed. Okay. Just want to remind you all, RadioLive is made possible with support from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details are available by Googling Kevin Ryan Merrill Lynch. Just a reminder, we do this show live right here in the Museum of Commerce in the historic Pensacola Village the first Thursday of every month. Doors open at 5, show starts at 6. We'll hope to see you there, which is actually here, because I'm here right now, next month. But right now, we're going to finish up the show tonight with our good friends from New Orleans, Kim Carson and The Real Deal.
Thank you. Kick it off with a love song. I only like you when I'm drinking. Well, all my rowdy friends seem to get along with you. Life of the party, to say the least, I guess it's true. Every time you cross my path, I know just what I'll do. 'Cause I think you're a jackass till I had a drink or two. Yeah, now I only like you when I'm drinking. When the whiskey wraps around my brain and I don't know what I'm thinking. The rest of the time, no, you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, I only like you when I'm drinking. Now, when it comes to manners, oh, I'd say that you have none. You're always chasing women. They always run. You're loud and obnoxious, but your buddies think you're fun. They broke the mold when they made you, so thank God there's only one. Yeah, now I only like you when I'm drinking. When the whiskey wraps around my brain and I don't know what I'm thinking. The rest of the time, nah, you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, I only like you when I'm drinking. Well, let's all have a round, shall we? When the whiskey wraps around my brain and I don't know what I'm thinking. The rest of the time, no, you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, I only like you when I'm drinking. The rest of the time, no, you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, I only like you when I'm drinking. Thank you very much. I'm going to go back and throw one of our really old songs on for my good friend Bill Blaine that's here. And back when I started writing songs in New Orleans, I had a friend named Jim McCormick, and he was just starting to write songs. And we got together one afternoon, and we started writing this song about falling in love by the lake, by Lake Pontchartrain. And we worked on it for about 2.5 hours. It was terrible. There was just nothing good about the song. So I had to go to work. I had a real job. And the next Monday night at the Howlin' Wolf, Jim shows up and he played this song about falling in love around the lake. And I said, when did you write that? He goes, oh, the other day after you left. My brother had been holding out on me. Okay, he wasn't giving me the good stuff. So I said, well, screw you, I'm recording that song. And I did. So I like to say I'm the first person to record a Jim McCormick song, and now Luke Bryan and Jason Aldean and Tim McGraw, you know, they're copying me. They're recording his songs and giving him number ones. But me and John Grow, I was first, John Grow was second. And this song is called Around the Lakeside, and it goes like this. 2, 1. Have you ever tried to wait up through the night for somebody to come home? After a while you find you have lost your mind. You're the one who's all alone. If you ever want to stop your waiting, call me out, I'll come. We can trade in tears for good times, hours for yours and mine. Boy, don't you know I wanna kiss you so much. I've been around the lakeside calling. I've been up where the cold wind blows, and I want you to take me home with you. On the way the fire is burning bright and higher, it will keep our bodies warm. And I will love you down and even be your clown, shelter you from the storm. If you wanna see the way life can be, come, let's start to drag the best out. Baby, now tears for good times, hours for yours and mine. Boy, don't you know I wanna kiss you so much. I've been around the lakeside calling. I've been up where the cold wind blows, and I want you to take me home with you. Good times, hours for yours and mine. Boy, don't you know I wanna kiss you so much. I've been around the lakeside calling. I've been up where the cold wind blows, and I want you to take me home with you. Calling. I've been up where the cold wind blows, and I want you to take me home with you. Take me home, take me home. Yeah, take me home. Jim McCormick. We play 4 nights a week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Bourbon Street Honky Tonk, unless we won't be there the next 2 days. Tomorrow and Saturday we're at the Floribama. So if you want to hear us play The Devil Went Down to Georgia and a bunch of stuff, we'll be there at Floribama in the tent tomorrow at 6 o'clock and Saturday at 2. I like the early stuff, y'all. But we are back in New Orleans on Sunday, and Alex Rawls called me one time. He said I was the honky-tonk queen of New Orleans, and we play at the honky-tonk, so I wrote this song about us. Key indeed, and Will's got it. A 1, 2, a 1. Texas to that Florida-Bama line. Come on out and dance with us. Oh, we'll have a time. We'll be honky-tonkin'. Yeah, honky-tonkin'. Juke joint and jumping with the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. Yeah. Got that false staph infection, but that there ain't no cure. We're twanging on that you can be sure. Oh, we're honky-tonkin'. Yeah, honky-tonkin'. Juke joint and jumping with the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. All dim lights, thick smoke, fair and young and rattling. We're twanging. Let's have another round again. Out honky-tonkin'. Oh, honky-tonkin'. Juke joint jumping with the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. Play your favorite song. So come on, cowboys, grab your gal. We're twanging. It's time to hit that dance floor now. Out honky-tonkin'. Oh, we're honky-tonkin'. Juke joint and jumping with the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. I'm fixing to hit that bar. I'll have a shot. You want a beer? We're twanging. It's great to see our friends all here out honky-tonkin'. Oh, honky-tonkin'. And juke joint jumping with the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. Oh, let's honky-tonk. By Texas to that Florida-Bama line. Come on out and dance with us. Oh, we'll have a time. We'll be honky-tonkin'. Honky-tonkin'. And juke joint jumping with the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. Oh, we're singing and twanging on the honky-tonk Queen of New Orleans. All right. Well, we've been asked to do one more song, and we're going to take you back to New Orleans with an old song. And it goes like this. Close enough. You got the time?
I'm sure I do.
I want T-4-1. Out on the road, trying to make my way. Another town, another show played every night. It's always never the same. And Louisiana's calling my name. Crowd won a couple nights ago. They closed down Sonny's into Buffalo. Now we're broken down in nowhere, Tennessee. And Louisiana's calling me. And I'm going back see my man. I'm going back to Louisiana. I gotta get there just as fast as I can. Gotta ask myself what I do this for. Every night I sleep on some stranger's floor, smoky bars and drunken stares. I need to spend some time with someone who cares. And I'm going back to Louisiana. I'm going home to see my man. I'm going back to Louisiana. I gotta get there just as fast as I can. Y'all, Buckshot Willie. Yay! Dream. My life's out on the road, and my heart's in New Orleans, yeah. And I'm going back to Louisiana. I'm going home to see my man. Oh, I'm going back to Louisiana. I gotta get there just as fast as I can. Everybody, I'm going back. I'm going home to see my friends. I'm going back to Louisiana. I gotta get there just as fast as I can. Oh, yeah. Now, thank you so much for inviting us back. What a great time we've had. Abigail, Dowd, Chris Moyse, thanks for having us on this program.
Thank you, Kim. Kim Carson and The Real Deal. Well, we've had some kind of fun tonight, haven't we? Radio Live is a production of WUWF Public Media at the University of West Florida. Our technical director and broadcast mixmaster is Dale Regal. Our house sound is engineered by Tom Skinner. Master Control this evening is being masterfully controlled by Joe Vincenza. Our videographers are Teresa Clark, Chuck Dunlop, and Hannah Roos. Our video director is Quentin Williams. Our house manager is Trish Allison. Our photographers and production assistants are Jenny McKeon and Anthony Potts. Our stage manager is everybody's favorite Jewish mother, Enid Siskin. As you leave tonight, remember, keep your eyes on the road, your heart on the coast, and your mind on public media. Good night, everyone. See you next month.
Radio Live is made possible with support from Autumn Beck Blackledge, attorneys of divorce and family law, offering resolutions to complex family issues. Support also comes from Kevin Ryan, financial advisor at Merrill Lynch in downtown Pensacola, with advice for what matters most when you need it most. Details available by Googling Kevin Ryan, Merrill Lynch. Accommodations for Radio Live artists provided by PensacolaBeach.com, an all-in-one website for all things Pensacola Beach. To review rates on hotels, book tours and activities, see upcoming events, and view the latest beach report, visit PensacolaBeach.com.